So, I actually, right now, I'm carrying skills from Monk because I selected that Monk mission. Which we could do here just to get you more skills at the very least, Chris. But we also want to go to Wizard's Folly, which is where the Elementalist profession trainer is. So we could just walk right. We could just walk right out the door. If you hit M, you can bring up the map. We could just walk right out the door and walk all the way there. But if we teleport to Ashford Abbey, we're already kind of halfway there. So. Nope, that goes to the catacombs. Which actually, we could go and do the Monk's Mission quest. You'll probably want these skills.
Do I have to be the one that walks? Okay.
No, either of us can. So I can accidentally walk backwards into the goddamn portal again. Yeah, let's go do the Elementalist stuff first. It's actually this way. I do happen to know my way around here. Oh, if you select me and hit space, you will just follow me until I stop and you, like, run into me.
That is convenient.
You can also click to walk, or click to move. And you can also select, like, an NPC and hit space to pathfind to that NPC if you wanted to talk to
This was such a weird era for role-playing games. The, like, Neverwinter Nights era of...
Yeah.
3D, but we don't really quite know how to do it.
Neverwinter Nights, I think, was about as bad as it got. I mean, you know, I'm not talking about the creation kit so much. It's just the actual experience of the single-player campaign. And, if I'm being honest, quite a lot of campaigns that other people have esteemed highly, I did not really get into or enjoy. Like, everybody's like, oh, you should play this, you should play that. And then I play it, and there's, like, a really stupid hard fight, like, in 5 minutes. And you instantly jump the rails and get locked into these big, grindy combats. And then it's like, alright, well...
Glitch and I once tried to play... Glitch and I once tried to play Baldur's Gate 1 multiplayer. And we got out of the tutorial zone, like, right out of Candlekeep. And, you know, there's that bear over in the north western corner of the map.
Oh, yeah.
We pissed off that bear, and we hadn't saved at all, so we lost the game instantly. And then we were like, okay, you know what?
No, that's the kind of experience that should absolutely sell you on Baldur's Gate.
So, Chris, you have some healing skills. I would encourage you to mouse over and familiarize yourself with the skills that you have.
Yeah.
I think you should have Bane Signet and Orison of Healing. Bane Signet's an attack skill that I believe does more damage. No, it knocks people down if they're attacked. Why did you attack that bear? The bear's coming!
Yeah! See, this is how I feel about multiplayer games. A game probably isn't worth playing if, figuratively or literally, a bear can't just come in out of nowhere and completely ruin your shit.
The upside is this bear is only level 3.
Right, see, like, this doesn't count, because that bear, you were fine. You handled that bear just fine. I'm talking about a bear that is a problem for you in your gameplay.
There is actually a level 5 bull near the start. There is a quest, I don't remember which, to go and deal with that bull, so I think that might actually be one of my Mesmer quests.
I think what I'm getting at here is... the more I think about the good times I've had playing multiplayer, like, honestly, losing quickly and overwhelmingly to something that comes out of nowhere can be one of, like, the highlights of a gameplay session for me.
Why are you getting all the loot?
Just that level of, like, holy shit, and then how do we do better next time?
Yeah. Oh.
did you guys wipe out?
No, there's just an ice elemental hanging out up here.
Oh.
Is this a staff? No, it isn't. Okay.
Is this a staff, he says, looking at a bottle.
Chris, we should pop in here just to unlock the outpost here.
All right.
And by we should, he
to-
means you have no choice. Here you come.
Just run around with your bottle of Vinnic.
Victor Vandervok is
Ooh.
a fun name to say.
Okay, give me some skills. Okay, we can leave now.
So, how's it spelled?
What, the name?
Yeah.
Victor space Vondervok.
So, V's not W's?
Yeah.
Okay, so like
Victor
in
Wanderwalk.
German, you pronounce it like, yeah, Thunderfolk.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's just some random
I
dude.
assume that's a player, yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I'm taking a leap even saying German. It could easily be like Dutch.
I mean, that... Don't the Dutch have the same pronunciation rules with... Maybe
I
not,
don't know. We've reached the edge of my knowledge in multiple dimensions.
What? You leveled up. Why didn't I level up? You've got more XP than me. This is bullshit.
Chris is better at this game than you are, Josh.
He's also stopped talking, which makes me suspect
No,
that he
I'm
might be
trying
some
to-
kind of enemy spy.
I was trying to figure out what to level up with. Where are we
Oh,
going?
you can change that at any point when you're in an outpost.
I don't know where you went.
I'm just up the road. So, by default, if you... What do we got? Domination magic. By default, if you have nobody targeted and you use a healing spell, you will heal yourself.
What if I have an enemy targeted?
Then you will heal yourself.
Okay.
Unless it's a skill that like specifically specifies target other ally. If it's target ally, it can be cast on you. Other ally can't. Backfire is such a goofy skill to have against these guys who like cast once and then die immediately.
So what are we doing again?
We are going to get you a secondary profession, and also me a secondary profession, which is elementalist. In
That
fairness,
does-
I guess like I could ask, like, is there another profession you're interested in trying out? I could tell you how well it would work with monk.
No, this does look like where an elementalist would hang out, so...
Yeah.
This particular environment always wowed me as a kid. So I don't know why the Tower of Chains in the mountains just excited my curiosity.
Oh. I think we're doing the quest, but I can't actually tell. I don't have elementalist skills, which is annoying.
I do.
There we go. Okay. All right. I like how she was talking about doing water magic stuff, but gave us a fire magic spell. So you can actually just go around and grab all the skills from all the other secondary professions too, but for the in the interest of like time, yes, I'm ready to become an elementalist.
May your studies teach you the balance between
tutorial
both
zone.
paths. I'm an mesmerist.
I can't even say it the way you said it.
Mesmerist.
I've got a quest that'll give me some stuff from Mesmer if we go back this way.
What does that make, Chris?
Sad.
Oh.
What did Chris go into?
Monk
Chris is a
and,
monk
elementalist.
elementalist.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with sad.
Hold up.
Do you remember, Glitch? I'm thinking about your
I
secondary profession here. Do you remember Hamstorm?
Yeah, of course.
Can you describe it to? Are you sure you remember it? Like you get what I'm talking about when I say Hamstorm?
Was that the one where you made it so that whenever anyone moved, they died?
No. Okay, so Hamstorm is kind of a meme. So the back of the box of the original Guild Wars release is
Oh, yes,
describing
I know
the
what
way
you're talking
that
about
these
now.
secondary professions and primary professions work together. And one of them was like, as a warrior, use hamstring to cripple your opponent and then rain fire down with firestorm. And it's such an
Yes.
incredibly bad combo.
You would never
Warriors
ever
have
want to be.
so little energy that they can't really do that, and also it doesn't like actually work very well as a snare.
You'd be shocked how frequently the people who write the copy have absolutely no context to make decisions like that. It's basically like, can I find a document in here that has a few examples of skills? Can somebody confirm these are real skills? Okay, this is the maximum amount of this company's time I'm allowed to take
Oh.
up.
Oh, no, I didn't want to. Fuck.
Honestly,
All
I
right,
like
thanks for
to
fighting that guy,
imagine
too.
that it was somebody who did know how to play the game, but this game has so many combinations that, like, they didn't really know how to play the game because no one really knew how to play the game at that time.
Shout out to
Yeah, in
Thanos,
fairness,
since
it
it's
was
rude
very
to
much
suck at
a-
Warcraft.
Yeah.
I actually, there may be more nostalgia for an earlier era, but even by the time I was playing in, let's see, it would have been like 2007 World of Warcraft, I, did not feel at any time that what I was doing was okay. I had no
You mean
illusions.
being a mechanical squirrel salesman might not be the way you're supposed to play World of Warcraft?
Every so often I would get this sense that there was a well of information that everybody else was making their decisions based on that I didn't have. It wasn't a question of I hadn't examined the mechanics and strategized. It's a question of, this was when I was starting to really grapple with the idea of a meta, which wasn't something that was very intuitive to me at that point. I think I never really lost the sense of indignation that came with, wait, so meta just means that someone else played the video game for me and decided what I should do? And I can either play it in that person's footsteps, or everyone can yell at me.
To be fair, if you don't let us yell at you, you're ruining our...
Right, that's when I have my Calvin and Hobbes moment and step away from the baseball team.
Oh, crap. Chris died.
Chris is dead.
Oh, this is
It's
bad.
a good thing you have a monk in your party to heal.
Yeah, it's a
Finally.
great thing that we have a monk
Thank
to heal
you.
us.
Bear that kills everybody.
It wasn't even the bear, really. It was the level 4 river scale over there that fucked us up real hard.
The literal river scale was the
Oh
figurative
yeah, there's
bear.
no death penalty in this one.
The literal bear was the figurative bear.
Josh, the game just froze for me.
Well, you're Blair Witching right now.
Well, I'm not. That's not where I am on my screen.
If it's like the game is moving, like you're able to move your character, but nothing's happening, then like you're probably lagging out.
It's just frozen.
Huh. That's interesting.
I'll reconnect if I can. I can't get it to die.
Chris died and then really died.
Yeah, I think he died in real life.
No, I'm here. But I can't get the application is not responding, but also I can't bring up Task Manager.
Chris,
I mean,
your
that seems like
character
an
looks
interesting dilemma.
Your character looks like approximately 40% of the guys I went to high school with. It's like uncanny.
That's more like it. Oh.
My not yet 2-year-old daughter just came in the room and sat in my lap and is watching you play and somehow knew it was Uncle Josh playing, and I'm not really sure how she established that. Yeah, Uncle Josh. Oh, there's a dog gif in the chat. That's how she figured it out.
It's always great when like a toddler reads you. Because there's no alloy on it. Like, that's when you learn who you are.
I just had to kill that one. Okay.
It's when a child tells you.
In fairness, I have been aggressively pushing weird dog gifs at my niece for basically her entire life.
There are worse things to be associated with.
Yeah. Are you back, or are you still...
I am back.
I have yet to kill the thing.
Good night, darling.
What the fuck, Chris?
Oh, she says good night, Josh.
Good night, Julia.
She didn't say good night to me. She said good night, Josh. Oh, and good night, Chris.
Wait, she knows Chris?
Well, he just disconnected.
Oh. Oh, goodness. Well, like I said, Chris died in real life.
Congrats, Josh.
How are we on time?
We're at 1 hour and 5 minutes.
Splendid!
Chris got fucking killed. He's dead.
Alright, well...
Alright, well, we're gonna be looking for a 4th person for our Guild Wars playthrough.
Hey, you know, my daughter loves Uncle Josh, so... Set her up with a...
I'll just play two
She could have
characters.
killed that bear.
She would have made that bear love her.
I'll just like have my laptop open on my left side and play both characters like I did during my hardcore raiding days.